Greetings Internet, welcome to Aaron Plays, and I hope you're doing fantastically well. This is going to be, well, the first update for a while. The last one I did was in the end of May, didn't really do one in June, so we just started into July, so I might do one now. So, my July, but covering June, channel update. Well, if you've watched any of my videos, you can see that I've been playing a heck of a lot of Field of Fire. And that's because I'm really enjoying it. So why not play it? That's what I set up my channel for in the first place, to play the games that were sitting on the shelf, so I could do them. And yeah, play them. And my goodness, have I played Fields of Fire. So I'm up to mission 3 in the Normandy campaign. In fact, the Normandy campaign mission 3 is divided into 3 patrols. So we've got patrol 1, which I have completed, and what I really want to know is, do you guys want to see patrol 2 and 3, or shall I just do those off camera and then do patrol and then move on to mission 4? Let me know in the comments, because that's the only way I can judge if you guys want to watch it. Because patrols 2 and 3, I should imagine, will be fairly similar to patrol 1, obviously with a different bunch of lads and such forth, and enemy activations, but the essence should be the same. Now, moving on to the Korean one that I'm doing, Fields of Fire Volume 2, using the deluxe rules. Now, there was quite a lot of interest at the start of that, and as per normal with YouTube things, we make a series, you know, the second video drops by about 50%, the third video drops by about another 10%, and so on. So I'm up to about the release of episode 8, turn 8, and there's about 20 people watching. Or viewing, and of those 2, only 2 bother to like, which is it's hard when you put the effort in recording it. I understand that, you know, we're in a niche of a niche, but, you know, help the lad out. You know, if you watch the video and you enjoyed it, do hit the like. If you didn't enjoy it, then I can understand, but I can't see why it's 1 in 10 like it. Maybe that's just the way it is. I know when I'm watching YouTube and, you know, if someone has made the effort, boom, straight away. So, yeah, do a guy a favour. If you could press the like buttons on these videos, if you've enjoyed it, or you've got to the end, or even if you haven't got to the end, but you part way through and you think, yeah, this is all right, hit the like. Because that helps the algorithm, which helps other guys find these things. Because if you don't hit the like, it stays in YouTube Never Land, and no one gets to see the videos. I don't expand my channel and such forth, and I get a little bit, personally, a little bit disheartened. Now, what heartens me is the comments I'm getting. I'm getting good comments from the guys that are watching the videos. If they make a comment, it's generally very favourable. Such along the lines that, yeah, I've learned something from that, or you're encouraging me to play from that. Not just the Fields of Fire, the Napoleonic series that I've done in the past, Vietnam, which I've done in the past, you know, the Fire in the Lake. I do generally get good comments, and that helps, inspires me to continue. Because as I say, when I started this up, about 2021, it wasn't to get 101 subscribers or 201. It was to play the games and hopefully spread a little bit what I've got floating around in here to you guys, and that seems to have worked, and I've got quite a lot more subscribers than I ever anticipated getting, so great. But if it is helping you guys, let it help other guys too, by again, likes, subscribing if you haven't subscribed to already and you're still watching this. Apparently 50% of the people who do watch my videos regularly, non-subscribers. So how do you know I drop another video that you might be interested in? Subscribe, hit that notification bell, boom, you're in. So the other way is becoming a channel member. Now, I've only recently started that. I've got about, well, it's not about, I know exactly how many members I've got. 3. Okay, as I said, I'm not in this for the money, because there's not enough money in this anyway. But I got this from you guys, you know, from the adverts that you, I know, have to suffer through. and the three members who did become members, you know, allowed me to buy a decent headset, because I had someone say, "Oh, the sound quality is not great." Well, the only way I can improve that, I can't invest a lot of money in the channel. I'm not, you know, I still work. I'm back to work. That's the other thing I was going to mention. I have been back to work now for 3 weeks. So 3 is another good number. Back to work for 3 weeks. I've been off since January. So I'm back for 3 weeks, and man, is it knocking me for 6. But, and big but, I'm here and I'm recording and playing games, as you know, in the Fields of Fire. What other things have I been doing apart from Fields of Fire? Not much. Not much on the channel anyway. That is going to have to change. So I have been playing, not Fire and Lake, Sixth Fleet with Harry from Finland. So we're working our way through the scenarios of this and thoroughly enjoying it. Now, I've done 3 teaching videos so far for, I was going to call them missions, but they're scenarios, and that's scenarios 1, which was submarine, scenario 2, which was basically submarine sinking cargo ships, scenario 3, which is surface to surface action. I have shot the video for the 4th introductory scenario, which is the aircraft carrier blowing the shit out of stuff, effectively. So I've still got I've done the log file, but I haven't actually committed that to a film as yet. So that's the state I'm at the present moment. I've got to commit that to a film and then release it. I'm trying to do them about 1 a week, maybe 1 every 10 days. I'm currently playing that, using play by email with Harry still, the 5th scenario, which is actually an intermediate scenario, which has the all 3 arms, surface, air and submarines interacting and so forth. I'm also playing this game. Oh, don't see it. No, Russia, no, go the other way. Russia Besieged. Now I'm playing that against a guy called Stacy in United States, and we're actually still our 2nd campaign. The first one didn't last for very long, but we're now into 1942, the 2nd turn of 42, so that's turn 7, and the game is progressing quite happily along from there. Now, I've already done a solo up to about this part, turn 7, in my channel already, but I would like to bring this to the channel. So let me know in the comments if there's any interest, because I'm not going to, I'm playing the game up to turn 7, so I can make at least 7 videos of it. If you're interested, I'm not going to do it if you're not. So let me know in the comments if you want that. What else am I playing by email? Those two. Oh yeah. Band of Brothers. There's my Band of Brothers box. Can't see it. Band of Brothers. Yeah. Me and another guy, again playing by email, Pierre. We are into our 2nd scenario now. We're actually doing one from Stalin's Favourites. So I did the first 4 turns of the one from Ghost Panzer, scenario 20, and we went to about turn 8 where there was a concession from one of us, and again I haven't made those into consecutive logs so I can then bring it onto the channel. I need to know if you guys want me to do so. So again, let me know in the comments. The game's already been played, and as I say, I've already been playing scenario 69, the very first one from Stalin's Favourites. We're only into turn 2 of that at the present moment, but it's completely different. It's better Soviet units, not so good German units. Soviets on the attack. There's overboard artillery, there's snow, there's tank riders, which I'm having a little debate with not my opponent. I asked a question on BGG and there seems to be a bit of discrepancy in the rules, so I'm still waiting for an answer for that. We've got dug-in Germans, lots of T-34s, Marders. Yeah, it looks interesting. So I'm playing the Germans in that, and I'm on the defensive. So those are the 3 play-by-email games I've got on the go. Another one that's coming, where is it? I haven't got it instantly to hand. I've picked up, which was it's is it bayonet by swords and bayonets, or bayonets and swords, or whichever way it is. And there's four scenarios in there I would really love to do to get me back into the Great Battles of the American Civil War, so I can carry on Into the Woods. Now, I could just watch the 58 videos I've already shot or Into the Woods to get back into the system, but I'd like to learn that again slowly. I mean, the last video I shot was back in December, ish. So yeah, it's going to take me a little bit of a while to get back into that. Another game that I've done before and looks like it's on the horizon is Air and Armour. So I've had actually one of you guys contact me via BGG. He watched my Air and Armour videos and thoroughly enjoyed it, and he contacted me on BGG and said, "Can I play a game?" And I went, "Why not?" I again haven't done that for at least 6 months, because again it was back in December, might even be late November. So I'm having to relearn it. I'm actually watching Mo's videos, which are very useful for learning Air and Armour, breaks down the rules nicely. And I rewatched my first episode, which I thought was useful as well to get the whole picture, get me back into the game. So me and his name's Tom. I had a word with him. He thought the way I did the logs with breaking it down and explaining my mistake, he thought it was a very useful way of learning. So thank you, Tom. And with that, I would like to do our game, or our next game, because we're playing Thermopylae again to get me back into the system. And we're playing Thermopylae with the full rules. But we will bring to the channel the second scenario, which is Burning Bridges, I think. So yeah, that would be the one that we'll do. The method that I do with log files and narrating the story and bringing it to you guys to see the whole picture. Whereas, say, Mo's videos, which are excellent for learning, break it down into little bit size units. So that's effectively what I've got on the go. Now, games I've still got to finish. Okay, so I've mentioned Into the Woods. I mean, there's a lot that still needs to be done in Into the Woods. I got up to 9 a.m. and the game, I think, finishes at 6 p.m. So there's a lot there. I want to finish it. I want to bring it to the channel. Let me know in the comments if you want me to. Okay. Another game that I was part of the way through, and that was Battle Hymn, which is the Pacific version of Ambush. I'm part way through mission 2. I'd like to finish that as well. Let me know in the comments. You know, that's what I'm saying. Let me know what you guys want to watch, because I want to play them all. I really do. But I know at time is short. You know, there's not much of it. You know, I've got to work it in somewhere. Because another one I started and again did back in December was the BSM Voyage of the Pandora. Now, I know GMT have got a new one coming out, but I was playing the old version, and I still want to bring that and finish that to the channel. But again, now a lot of these I can just finish without the camera and what you're watching and, you know, me jibber-jabbering and so forth. But if there's a genuine interest, if you guys want to see A, the game finished, and B, you enjoying it, let me know, because then I can do it, you know, and I'll just portion it out, maybe be one video per week or something like that, as, you know, catch-ups. It's all there, you know, they're all saved on Vassal, and games that I'm new to, I've been using a Tabletop Simulator, as you know, I'm trying that out, so it's all ready to go. You just got to let me know what you want to watch. So as I mentioned a bit earlier, Field of Fire Volume 2, Chosen Reservoir, I have finished the first mission. There's still a few episodes to upload, but I have noticed there has been a general drop-off of people liking it and people watching it. Now, I do know that two of my main commenters, people who actually chat to me on the channel are members of the channel. I said I've got 3. So, you know, two of these guys are let me know what they like and how I do things and such forth. So I'm thinking, in fact, there's no thing, I'll decide this. The second mission of that Chosen Reservoir is a defensive one. I've not done a defensive mission before. So I have no idea how to set up a defense. I've sort of worked out how to do an attack, but I'm still struggling with, especially new enemies, the Germans and the missions and the patrols. I'm still working my way through, but I sort of, how to do it and so on. Defense, no idea. It's a completely open environment to me. So I was going to do that mission and record it and play it and such forth, but I'm going to put it available to members. Okay, so if you want to watch that once I do it, please subscribe already to the channel and then become a channel member. So I'll see how that goes. If no one joins and watches it, then fine. I know, and I can then just play the mission on my own, because as I say, when I sit down at this table to play, I don't have to record. I can just play. But I do want you guys to join in, because I do enjoy the comments, as I've said. It really helps me, inspires. Some of them are very, very inspirational, and also helps me with the rules. The guy says, no, you missed that, or you could have done that, or there's a rule about that. That all helps. All helps. And also it helps the people that also watch the channel. If they do read the comments, you've made a comment, expands our knowledge about the game. So that will be my first game that I'll put on for members only. As I say, I've only got 3 at the present moment. So if you want to become a channel member, the link's in the bottom below. If you just want to do a thanks, okay, there's a super thanks button. That sends a few shekels for a coffee or another piece of equipment, or, dare I say it, another bloody game. But I do enjoy doing this. It's interesting to get the people to comment. There's no way, I mean, I've got 1,149 subscribers at the present moment. There's no way I could get 1,149 people sitting in a room listening to me dribble on about games. What I'm fascinated about, if there's 1,149, no, I'm not going to keep saying that, why are there only 20 people actually watching some of the videos? I don't understand how the algorithm works. I don't understand how subscribers are not getting the messages or not watching the videos, or is it just a general lack of interest? Because I know there's interest from you guys. What's the word? Empathy? Not empathy. Where something decreases by entropy. There we go. Sort of entropy. People subscribe and then move on to other things, which I perfectly understand. There's sometimes, all right, obviously I had a hiatus because I was ill. But sometimes I have a hiatus because I don't feel the mood to go that day. I might want to go and read a book or go to movies or go to a gig. So, yeah, there's a lots of things that drag us. Family. Go and see the daughter, play games with her. Partner, play games with her, watch TV with her. It's all dragging at that one most precious resource we've got, which is time. And I notice that the older you get, that time seems to get more and more precious. So I love my games. I want to talk to them about you, talk to them to you, so that I can get my enthusiasm for these things to you. Because at the end of the day, we're not getting younger. The hobby is it going to die in 20 years' time? Because getting young blood-ins doesn't seem to work very quickly, does it? So I don't know. But enjoy them while you got them. And as I always say, play games, have fun, and just enjoy yourself and enjoy life in general. Bye, Internet. Now I've got to find the damn button because I'm using a different module. Ah, there it is. Bye-bye.